Hi everyone, welcome back to Lipstick and Linguine. August is over, like where did that go? I feel like this whole year is just going by so quickly. It's a little scary to be honest. August for me was up and down. It was mostly great. Of course, you know that I came back from overseas, started back at work on the 1st of August, which was traumatic to say the least. The worst part of it was actually I had the worst jet lag ever. It took me a good week and a half this time. I don't know if it's the weather, I don't know if it's because I jumped back straight into work, I'm not sure what it was, but it was just horrendous. Got better, had a couple of really good weeks, and then I got like the killer flu, and I'm still croaky and I'm still just gross. But apart from that, everything's been great. I went to a couple of events, work's been fine, and I discovered and rediscovered a whole bunch of products that I really love. So this is my August faves. If you're interested in seeing what I love this month, then stay tuned. I'm actually going to start off with something that I didn't love. So I've been loving the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and this last week I think it was, I went in with my beauty blender to pick up a bit of product to bake with. The whole package just kind of cracked and broke and the sifter fell off, and like I've still got a little bit of product left, so I'm still going to use it to the end, but boo! I must take baking really seriously. I'm going to have to repurchase this in the future. So the majority of things that I'm showing you today are actually things that I've bought and just been loving. There are a couple of things that were sent to me as well. This item was sent to me, so this is from Tresemme, the Expert Selection Botanique, that's French, range, and it just smells so good. So I've been using the conditioner and the shampoo, and I've been using it with a couple of other products that I'll show you in a moment. But I've been really liking this. And also it's great because it has no parabens, which I'm big on. So this is worth a try. Give it a try. I think I'm going to maybe explore a few more of these products from Tresemme because it's really nice. To keep my hair looking good, at the moment it's a little bit brassy happening, and there's little bits here which are still looking quite toned from this that I used last wash. Not yesterday, but the wash before. So this is the Color Renew Tone Correcting Shampoo from John Frieda. I purchased this one. I have to be careful because it's got like a bit of water in the lid. I'm still using this. There's about this much left. I definitely repurchase this one. But it's, as you can see, it's a purple shampoo. Different to some of the other shampoos that I have used. It's actually moisturizing, so it actually feels like a real shampoo. So yeah, I've definitely been loving this one. I'm definitely going to repurchase this one. You will have at some point seen me raving about this one, either on the blog or over here. I've been using this one for as long as I've been lighter than my natural colour. The only issue with this one is that I usually can't find this in my supermarket. I have to go to Priceline to grab it. But I'm not talking about this one as a favourite. I'm actually talking about this one. And so this one actually is available in my supermarket. It comes in a box like this. And the reason why I'm showing you this one is because they are pretty much exactly the same. So the price point is pretty much the same. The only difference is I've had a look at the ingredients on the back, and they're exactly the same except for a couple of the items are in different order, which means that maybe there's different concentrations of different ingredients. In terms of, they are the same price more or less. This one's just slightly smaller. But if you are looking for something in the supermarket that's going to help with your hair, then I really strongly recommend this one. Now the next product is something that I've rediscovered. I've just shopped my stash. I don't know why I ever stopped using it. This is the Revlon Color Stay Eyebrow Liner. And the best way for me to describe this to you is it's like the most richly pigmented pomade in pencil form. It's a wind-up pencil. It is definitely going to give you very bold brows. So it's not one of those waxy pencil that gives you those really fine lines or is going to be really natural looking. It is actually quite bold. And so what I usually do is I will grab the spoolie end, a bit janky at the moment because I have been using a long time, brush all my hairs down, and then I'll use the liner just to create like a thin line amongst the top of it, then brush them up and blend it through, and that's usually enough. This one here, I mean, Revlon, we don't hear much about Revlon at all, and this is one of those products from Revlon that I think is as good as, if not better than, some of the really expensive brow products that I've bought. So give this one a try. The next item really pains me because it's something that I purchased while I was in London last month, and now how am I going to get more of it? So this is the Lasting Perfection Concealer. This is in the shade Warm Medium. I have been loving this for highlighting. So I use my normal foundation, and then I use this under my eyes, along the bridge of my nose, in my forehead. I find that not only does it provide great coverage, but it really brightens the face. So I've used some really expensive concealers in the past for this sort of stuff, and this one is as good. So this one is only a few pounds. It's available excuse me, in Boots and I think Superdrug in the UK, but I've yet to find an Aussie retailer. If you know one, please let me know because I need to get more of this. The next item was sent to me, and it's the lipstick that I'm wearing today. It's from an upcoming MAC collection. It's the shade Perfect Score. It's part of the It's a Strike collection. You may have seen that video already. It's just a beautiful red. Funny story. I used to always wear red. Red and bright pink were my lip colors until maybe even a year ago. I stayed away from nudes, I stayed away from neutrals. I just didn't feel like they suited me very much. Well, things have changed. So in the last year, I think I've almost exclusively worn like, you know, pinky mauves, dusty roses, some slightly browner shades, but not really brown, like MAC Soar Lip Pencil. That's basically the color I've been wearing. I got this one and I tried it on. I was like, yes, why have I stopped wearing reds? I love red. This one here is very intense and very opaque at one swipe. I'm not going to say it's overly blue based, but it definitely does have a blue undertone. But I really like this one. Wearing it today with a little bit of liner. Love it. A skincare fave, this is something that I picked up a little while ago, is the Origins mask here. This one is the Clear Improvement, so it's a charcoal based mask. It is one of those ones that you put on and it dries down and it tends to kind of draw out impurities. I've really been enjoying this one. I've been using it once a week, and I found that it's been really good around my nose. I've been using it a lot, and just a little bit goes a long way. So I'd say that I've used about this much of it, but I've been using it a lot. Again, not a new product, and this has probably featured at least twice in the last 2 years in my favorites, but this is Roller Lash from Benefit, and this month I just remembered why I love it so much. This month, so as soon as I came back from overseas, I removed my lash extensions because they were driving me crazy. So I took them off, and I was just like, oh, like I have no lashes. I still had lots of lashes, but just very short ones. So I was using the Roller Lash to try and add a little bit of lift and length to them, and it worked. I still didn't have, you know, va-va-voom lashes, but for what it is, it worked really well. This is one that I always repurchase. I like this way, way better than the They're Real. For me, this is the winner in the Benefit lash collection. An item that I received quite a while ago, and you know, with skincare, it's a little bit hard because you need to use it for quite a while, and I don't feel comfortable using skincare for like a week or 2 weeks and then going, hey, I love this, blah, blah, blah. I feel like you really, really need to use it for a while to get the benefits. And one item that I used a lot before I left, and I've picked it up again since I came back, was the Time Returning Eye Cream from Dr. Jart. This is one of those ones that, I don't know, it grosses me out that it's full of snail secretion. But I kind of just like power through and try not to think about the snails and just use it. So I've been using it a lot, and it's still a lot in there. This is quite expensive. I really like the way that it's almost like a gel, not heavy, it doesn't ball up, it doesn't sit there in lines, it's really, really light feeling. I don't want to know about how much of this is actually just snail goo, but I've really, really been enjoying this one. I feel like it just refreshes the whole under eye, which my under eyes are really one of my big issues with aging and puffiness and fine lines and all that great stuff that comes with being over 30. Another thing that I purchased overseas, I've been loving the glosses, the Pillow Plump glosses, the XXL. XL is not big enough for me. This is a sexy motherfucker one. This is in the shade Pinkwell. It's like, it gives you a really, really nice tingly feeling. It doesn't burn, but it's almost like snap, crackle and pop on your lips. It does give you a really nice plumping effect. Half of that is from whatever oils are in there to plump, but half of it's also from the fact that it's a beautiful shiny gloss, which makes everything look bigger as well. Nice neutrally kind of shade. It goes with most things that I wear. And yeah, I've been really enjoying that. And then from Sephora when I was overseas, I got this highlight low light face contour duo. I like that it's not really, it's like it is warmer than my normal contour, but it's not super warm for me. I like that it's got this like angled tip. I think that works really well. I'm wearing this today, and then it has a really nice creamy highlight concealer. And I find that the concealer is actually better than the contour shade, but they both work together really, really nicely. This is a lot creamier. They both work really together nicely, and I've been using these this month and setting them with powder, and they're not budging, so that's really great. I'm loving this. This is in the shade Light, and I think that's a wrap. My energy levels have rocketed down to nothing. I think I need a nap. So unless you know where I can get some of this lasting, lasting perfection concealer from the collection, I think we're done here. I think you can go and enjoy your day and do something more fun than sit and watch me cough and splutter and just struggle with life in general. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.